Sup nerds, today we have Yellow Vaccine versus Bloomlord. Mel starts us off, hatches Argomon, Evo's into Palmon, then plays Yoshino for 4. Ben hatches Tokomon, Evo's into Pata, plays Kudamon, Scourge's top 3. Max value here, gets to add Kari and one of those 2 megas. Takes Matamamon. Then plays TK. Goes ahead and just sets Mel to his 3 from the Yoshino. Adds top card of security to hand, and then puts Rapid on the bottom. Alright, Mel promotes. Eva's in a Sunflower for 2. Triggers Yoshino, taps gain in memory, triggers Sunflower effect. Suspends itself, plays Palmon X for free. Palmon X suspends the Kudamon. Evo's in a Togemon for 2. Activates HPD, that card should go to 0. Suspends Togemon to Evo into Lilamon for 0. Triggers Lilamon's effect to play Yoshino. First Chet here should actually gain memory off the Palmon X. And then Evo's into Hydramon for 5. And then end of turn triggers Botex the Kudamon. Also definitely could have tapped the Yoshino to gain another memory. Should have actually been able to put Ben to 3 here. Ben promotes Pata. Trigger start of main phase effect. Evo's into Rapid for 0. So it's minus 5k on both of those dudes. Togemon's dead. Puts Gatomon on bottom from Pata's effect. Gains memory from Patamon. Should draw a card here off Tokomon. Taps TK to gain another memory. Are we going to catch the Tokomon draw? Plays Angelomon Ace for 4. Triggers her effect. Trashes bottom of security to minus 6k on the Hydra. Catches his Tokomon here, so he should draw off the Toko. Okay, cool. And then Gatomon comes back. Yep, and then swing over with the Rapidmon. That Hydramon's very small. I think it's 2000 DP at that point. And then plays a Pillow. And just passes turn. Mel hatches Argo. Evo's into Pal. Plays another Yoshino for 4. Chokes Ben to 1. Hatches Tokomon. Evo's into Kuda. Eventually Rapid 1 to spin. There we go. Swing on with Gatomon. Lives, unfortunately. Swing on with the Rapid. Armor Purge. Then plays Kari to set Mel to his 3. Mel promotes. Gives the effect to lose 2 memory upon suspension to Patamon, which is kind of interesting. He goes into Toga for 2. Taps triple Yoshino to gain 3 memory. Then Evo's for 2 into Lila thanks to the Palmon Inheritable. I feel like Ben doesn't actually need it, but if he just played Pillow and Cutemon against this deck, they just couldn't play. So he swings a Lila over the Pata. Doesn't get punished by a Blast Evo, although it just would make it crash into the Pata. Then Evo's for 3 into Bloom thanks to the Togemon Inheritable. Gains a memory from Bloom's effect. Does not unsuspend though. Then Evo's into Rosemon Burst for 5. Suspends Angelomon Ace and TK, and then nothing on Ben's field can unsuspend until the end of his turn. He promotes Kudamon. It's basically like a 1-turn Quartzmon. That's also one-sided because it doesn't affect Mel's field. He Evo's into Matamamon for 3. Pays cost for the effect. Trashes top card. Obviously can't resolve it because Pillow's on the field. Gato triggers, gains memory. And then Evo's into Merciful Mode. Blows up the Rosemon. Gets to bot deck 10 cards. Ben doesn't really care, so he just says put the top 5 on the bottom of your deck. And then Mel draws and hatches Argo. Evo's into Palmon. Unless he has a Death X in his hand, this game is over. Hard plays Agitarmon, basically a concession, sets Ben to 5, he hatches Toko. Trashes Merciful Mode, trashes top card of security. Should have actually happened before unsuspending. Swing on him, dies. Swing on him, lives, and swing for game. So Ben does take game 1. By the way, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And if you're interested in the Yellow Vaccine deck profile, link will be in the pinned comment below. Mel makes Ben go first for game 2. Ben hard plays Gato for 5. Uh-oh. Mel hatches Argo. That means he probably doesn't have that awesome of a hand. Mel evos into Pal for 0, and then Agility Training, Scourges top 2. Adds a Palmon. Plays Togemon for 4 to choke Ben to 1. Ben hatches Togemon. Swing on him. Survives. Plays TK for 3. Adds top card of security to hand. And then puts Kiranmon on bottom. Gains memory from Gato, and then doesn't tap TK to choke Mel to 1. That was a pretty bold swing. We actually all know that Mel plays Lily Ace in his Bloomlord deck. So that could have just been bot decked for free, but Mel doesn't have it. Alright, Mel hard plays Palmon, chokes, or sets Ben to 2. Then plays another TK, adds top card of security to hand. Puts Venus on bottom, gains memory from Gato, and then can choose to activate the TKs. Triggers 1 to gain a memory. Swing security. Survives again. Then plays Physical Training for 2. Scourges top 2. Adds Physical Training. Chokes Mel to 1. Mel draws an extra card at the beginning of turn because of the Palmon effect. Palmon effect gives Gatomon lose 2 memory every time it's suspended until the end of Ben's turn. Pops Agility Training. Evos into Lila for 1 memory. No Yoshino to play for free, unfortunately. Evos into Quantumon for 5. Puts Gato on top of security, and then he gets to take a little peek skis. Right, Mel puts the Gato on the top of the deck, and then shuffle security. Alright, and beginning of Ben's turn, declares Digimon and then reveals it, and then decides to put it on the bottom of the deck. Then Ben draws for turn. Quantumon is unaffected by Digimon effects until the end of Ben's turn. Plays Physical, Scourges top 2. Finally sees a rookie. Adds the Gatomon instead, though. Plays another TK. Adds top card of security to hand. Looks like he successfully pulled that Kutamon out of security. That's going to be really nice for him if he didn't already have a rookie in his hand. Okay, he already did. He puts the pillow on bottom. Taps 1 TK to gain a memory. Evos in a Kuda and raising. Then Evos in a Gato for 2 to choke Mel to 1. Mel draws an extra card at the beginning of turn because of Palmon. Hatches Argo. Evos into Lalamon. Evos in a Sunflower for 2. Triggers Sunflowermon's effect to suspend Quantumon. To play another Palmon for free. And then chokes Ben to 1. And Ben draws a little quick for turn. Mel does declare Digimon, reveals it, and bot decks it. So now Quantumon is unaffected by Digimon effects until the end of Ben's turn. Ben promotes. Activates the 4th TK, adds top card of security to hand. Puts Venus on bottom. Draws a card from Toko, gains 1 from Gatomon. Taps quadruple TK to gain 4 memory. Swing on him 4K. Survives. Still going unpunished by an Ace Lilymon. Activates Emissary of Hope. Let's see what we got here. We do have a Kiranmon in there. Then we have another Chet here. Ben actually forgets to draw for Evo. Alright, and then recover off the Emissary, and then Kiranmon effect Trash top card of security to unsuspend. Pop physical. Evo in a Seraphimon for 2 memory. Effective Seraphi, recover 1. -7 to the Sunflowermon. Bang. And swing on him 2 checks for 12k. Yoshino. And a Pomomon. And then hard plays Angewomon Ace for 4. Trashes top card of security to -6000 DP to something. Hits one of the Palmons. Then Mel draws an extra card from the 1 Palmon on the field now. Promotes Lalamon. Evos into Pal X for 0. Taps Yoshino to gain a memory. Trigger Pal's X effect. Suspend the Angewomon. Evos into Togemon for 2. Evo into Sunflower for 2. Evos for 0 into Cherrymon thanks to Lalamon's Inheritable. And Digisorption, obviously. Then swings over the Angewomon Ace with Quantumon. Gains 3 memory from Ace Overflow. Triggers Togemon's effect. Suspends itself. Plays Yoshino for 1 memory. Gains memory from Palmon X's Inheritable. Evos into Lily Ace for 3. And then thanks to the Togemon Inheritable, Evos for 4 memory into Hydramon. Taps Yoshino to gain a memory, and end of turn, Hydramon bot decks the Seraphi. And then I believe we just straight up forget about Quantumon's effect this turn, which is mandatory effect. Oops. Ben hatches Toko, Evos into Pata. Then Ben plays Kari, and then Mel goes to 3 from Yoshino. Alright, and Mel gains an extra memory off the Argomon Inheritable. Hatches Argomon. Evo's into Pal. Evo's into Burst Mode for 4, thanks to the Togemon Inheritable. Taps double Yoshino, gains 2 memory. Suspends the TK on Ben's side of the field, and until the end of Ben's turn, nothing can unsuspend. Swang on him, 15k, survives. Dodges the Merciful mode that they both know is in there. And then plays Palmon for 3, and then Ben goes to 3 from Kari. Alright, and then Ben promotes Pata. Triggers Pata's effect, no targets. Plays Kuda, Scourges top 3. Adds the Gatomon. Pops physical, Evos for 0 into Gato. Alright, Ben attempts to swing on him for game here. Cherrymon triggers its effect to redirect the attack into Rosemon burst mode. But the Hydramon actually should gain a memory here. So this is a Chet, they both forget about it. The attack goes through, Gatomon's barrier activates, and he gains a memory off that. But the memory gauge should be at 0 here, and that's going to matter quite a bit. They are going to catch it in a moment, though. Alright, and Ben hard plays Magnadramon for 11 memory. Trashes top to -9k on something. Minuses 9k on the Cherrymon. Then triggers Magnadramon's all turns effect. Puts Seraphi on top. And then he should actually be able to tap. He should gain a memory off Pata. And then gain 4 more memory off his other tamer. So he should gain 5 memory and then draw a card from Tokomon. Mel raises. And right here is when they catch the Hydramon effect. So Ben actually couldn't even hard play the Magnadramon because the memory gauge was at 0. So Mel takes game 2. Alright, and Ben makes Mel go first for game 3. Mel hatches Argo and then plays Agility for 2. Scourges top 2. Swing and a miss on rookies. Adds Lilymon Ace. Ben hatches Tokomon. Evo's into Pata. Do we have a TK? No, we do not. We have a Kari to set Mel to 2. Mel activates another agility training. Swing and a miss on rookies. Adds Quantumon. And then plays Yoshino to step into 4. Alright, Ben promotes, triggers Pata. Do we have a target? We do. Evo's into Angemon for 0. Draws from Evo. Puts Venusmon on bottom of security and then gains memory off Patamon. And draws from Toko. Swing on him, 6k, 1 check. It dies. Angemon goes to bottom of security. Hatches Tokomon. Evo's into another Pata. Uh-oh. Plays Kuda, Scourges top 3. Only one target, the Karenmon. Finally sees a TK. Hard plays TK. Adds top card of security to hand. Puts a Rapid on bottom. Considers tapping to gain 2 memory, but I guess he doesn't have a follow-up to that, so he just lets turn pass, and then Mel goes to 3 from Yoshino. Finally rips a rookie. Evo's in a Palmon. If Mel had gone one more turn without seeing a rookie, I think the game just would have ended. And then hard plays Yoshino for 4, and then Ben goes to 3 from Kari. Promotes Pata. Pata effect, start a main phase. Evo's into Gato out of security. Puts another Gato on bottom of security. Gains 1 memory from Gato, 1 from Pata, and then draws from Toko. Alright, and then Ben swings on him, 4k, 1 check. Triggers barrier, trashes top card. Swing on him, 1k, dies. Evo's into Karen for 3. Trashes top card of security, doesn't suspend itself. Activates Emissary of Hope for 1. Evo's into Venus, out of security. Draw for Evo, and then recover off the Emissary. And then swing on him, 12k, and then trigger Karenmon. Put Kari on top of security. 12k, 1 check. Survives. And then hard plays Angelmon Ace, trashes bottom card of security, and whiffs on the Gatomon. Alright, Mel promotes. Triggers agility training. Evo's in a Toga for 0. Taps double Yoshino, gains 2 memory. That Venus is soul crushing. No one digivolving effects, and no one attacking effects, although I don't think green has anyone attacking effects in Bloom. Plays Palmon X for 4, suspends Angelmon Ace, pops agility, Evo's in a Lilymon Ace for 1. Swings over the Angelmon Ace, gains 3 memory. And then actually just hit turns. So Mel is turn 0, Ben will be turn 1, Mel will be turn 2, and then Ben will be the final turn at 3. Mel activates HPD. Fair and balanced card. Suspends Palmon X to Evo into Quantumon for 0 memory. Doesn't get to do anything though, because Venusmon was on the field first. Evo's into Sunflower for 2. And then plays Palmon. And then start of turn declares Digimon. Whiffs, puts a physical training on bottom. And then Ben draws for turn. Hatches Toko. So Quantumon can be affected by Digimon effects this turn, since Mel whiffed on that effect. Then Ben Evo's into Pata for 0. Alright, Ben hard plays Angelmon Ace. Trashes bottom of security. Minuses 6k on Quantumon. Triggers Angelmon Ace, recovers. Triggers Pata, gain a memory. Trigger TK and Kari, gain 2 memory. Play Gatomon back. And should actually draw a card off Toko here. Swings over Quantum, triggers Karen to put Gato on top of security. Gains some memory from Ace Overflow. Plays another Angelmon Ace. Trashes top card of security. Minuses 6k on the Sunflower. Gatomon comes back. The other Gatomon sees that and gains memory. Then Evo's into another Venusmon. And that would be the game over. Then Mel goes to 3 from Yoshino. Hatches Argo. Palmon effect, start a main phase. Targets the Venusmon that has an ace card underneath it. Evo's an Atoga X for 2. Double Yoshino, gain 2 memory. Plays agility training for 2. Scratches top 2. Adds the Ace Lily. And then hard plays Sunflowermon for 4 to set Ben to his 3. Alright, Ben promotes, triggers Pata. Evos into Angemon for free. Puts Kudamon on bottom and then gains 1 from Gato, 1 from Gato, 1 from Pata, 1 from Pata, and then draws 2 from Double Toko. Swing on him with Venus, triggers Karenmon effect, put Kari on top of security, 12k, 1 check. Now Blast Evos into Lilymon Ace, suspends the Venus, and then Ben loses 2 memory. Check goes through, and then Ben swings for lethal with the other 5 dudes that are on the field, and Ben takes the match 2-1. But I appreciate you guys stopping by, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.